So as more and more people flock to LinkedIn to find their dream clients for their business, no matter whether you're a coaching business, a consultant, you have products or services, or you're a marketing agency, whatever you are trying to find clients, and LinkedIn is becoming the more popular place to do this. Now, whilst it's becoming more popular, a lot of people are stopping before they get the real results because they don't actually know how to most effectively outreach to customers. And I'm not talking about paying for big Sales Navigator subscriptions. I'm talking about the free version of LinkedIn, how to really strategically connect with the right people and send them the right message in the right way to get your dream clients. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please do hold on this video, watch a bit further, and I will show you my top tips on how to outreach effectively on LinkedIn in 2022/2023. But before I go any further, it does mean a lot to us smaller creators if you would like and subscribe, and of course do leave a comment. Let me know how you found this video, if you found it valuable, or if you'd like to see something in a future video, because I do look at the comments and I do take on board what you say. In fact, some of my videos have been about things that people have left in the comments, so if you're really trying to break down the wall of LinkedIn and use it effectively, that's the best place to let me know. Also, as a lot of people are doing, go and find me on LinkedIn. In fact, the link is in the description below. Come and connect with me, give me a follow, and tell me in the messages that you came from YouTube. I will always respond, I will always accept, and I love to speak to the community. So thank you very much. And let's get into the real value of this video. But to do this, we first need to hop into LinkedIn so I can physically show you exactly what we need to do. And like I said, this is for free. This is not the paid version. I want to show you how you can strategically, inexpensively, for free, it's completely inexpensive, find your dream clients. Let's go. So we are now into our LinkedIn main homepage. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you are searching for your perfect client is go to this search and simply click enter. Simple as that. What this is now going to do is give you a list of lots of different people, lots of different content, lots of different things. I would like you to go over to all filters over here. Now we're going to, let's say for example, we've already built up our connections to a point where we feel like these are already the right people in our network and we want to outreach to them specifically. Of course, we're going to click first and third connections, first connections. But for all intents and purposes, we are doing outreach to find our ideal client. So right now we're just going to click third and second. So these are people that you are not connected with. You want to really find the best people and be able to go to them. So we've got second and third. We're then going to come down, select the country, if you have a specific country you want to deal with, that you want to actually be focusing on. So we're going to click the United Kingdom for us. You can go as narrow as the company. So if we're going really narrow, and I would suggest this if you know your dream client, you want to go to the exact company because you can find them perfectly. I'm going to leave it a bit more broad to give a bit more context for this, but as I say, you can work through this filter, okay, so as specific as you like. We're going to go past the company, even to the point of schools. Let's just say you're in marketing and you want to sell a business package to the automotive sector. So you have a training package or perhaps a consulting package for a particular industry. Let's select automotive for the moment. I'm going to come down, and this really is the important part here. So you might know their name. If you do, you would have probably already typed it in and you'll go specifically to them. However, we are trying to discover the perfect person. So we would like to find, let's say we'd like to find the decision maker. We're going to type in managing director. Simple as that. Now we know we're going to be searching for a managing director within the automotive sector who is in the United Kingdom, and we are not connected with them. So it's pretty narrowed down, and you're going to know your target audience better than anyone else. So if you can be very specific there, perfect. The more information you can put in here, the better. Simply click show results, and now we're going to find all the people that we are not currently connected with, but that might be valuable for us to then do our connections. So we have all of these individuals, nice and simple, managing directors of these certain garages. These are the people you want to be contacting. You would never find a platform out there that you could do this kind of connection and actually start conversations with these business owners. It just wouldn't happen. You can go on Facebook and connect with Chris Wiseman, the managing director of Wessex Garages, a big motor dealer chain, and just be able to do that. And this works for every industry, as I've said. Now what we're going to want to do is send these people a connection with a message. Now, the usual message that you get on these platforms is pretty straight to the point and horrible and very salesy, and people don't resonate with that. So what we really want to do is grab their intrigue, engage them in a point where they just can't help but go, yes, I'd like to know more, and to also open some dialogue with you. So I do have a little cheat sheet if you'd like to have that. I will happily send it to you. Come and connect with me on LinkedIn. I will send that across to you. So let's say, for example, we want this individual here, Managing Director of Roadworthy Bristol. We're going to connect, add a note, and then we're going to put something in there along the lines of, hi, and then we've got his name up here, Steve. I notice you have great experience in the automotive industry. This could be any industry. And I wondered if I could run something by you. Isn't that a great question? Because you'll never receive a connection like that. And of course, it makes it very specific. I wondered if I could run something by you. This doesn't sound salesy. It just sounds like you have something interesting to potentially ask this person specifically. That, and then you send off your message. Now, let's say they come back to you and they absolutely are open to that conversation. What do you do next? Well, then I would advise you go down the route of, firstly, accepting and saying thank you so much for their inquiry, but this is the message along the lines of what you want to do. Great, because they've come back to you, bearing in mind you've sent your message out saying I've got something to run by you, is that okay? They've come back, accepted your connection, said yeah, sure, run it by me. You go, great, thank you. This might not be relevant to you. Start with that, because it, again, puts their guards down. It doesn't feel like you're about to sell them something, because you're actually almost getting rid of them yourself. You're saying this might not even be relevant to you, and they will make that decision for themselves then. This might not be relevant to you, so apologies of advance if it's not. But do you work with, and then you'll list the type of agency or the type of business you are. So say you're in coaching. Do you work with outsourced coaching to train your sales teams? Or do you work with X, Y, and Z marketing agencies to help promote your business? Something along those lines. And would you be open to a chat about and this is where your kind of unique selling point is, something really good about your business. Would you be open to a chat about our X, Y, and Z service that? And then it follows up with, which helps, and this is where you address the pain point. So they're all going to have pain points. Again, you would have identified this because you know the specific audience you're going after, which helps with addressing pain point. Let me know if you have a spare 10 minutes to hop on a call. I appreciate your time. Simple messages, that's all you need to do. So that's one way of really effectively connecting and generating conversations with decision makers of your dream clients. There is another thing we can do. What we now want to do is come back to this main page where you've clicked search and enter. We're now going to click on posts, because we want to find specific posts. Let's say, for example, you run a social media marketing agency and you need to find some business for people that actually need the help. We're going to put in social media marketing help, for example. Click enter, and this is now going to show all the posts that people have put in here. And whilst you will find lots of influencers and things like that, eventually you will stumble across a post that is asking for that support. Here we go, perfect. 3 days ago, Dory Webb, I am looking for recommendations for professionals who can help me with social media marketing. Well, there we go. You can see someone's already using this technique. It is a good one. And you get in the comments and you start commenting saying, this is something that we offer. This is something we've got great results in. I'd happily have a chat with you. Equally, if you want to stand out a bit more, we're then going to click into Dory. We're going to give Dory a bit of a connection and say why you're reaching out for them. You can also usually from here, depending on the individual, see a bit of their contact details. Unfortunately, this individual is not going to show a lot. No. Okay, they've closed their account down pretty much. So you're not able to actually see the emails, but you will often find this where you can go into contact info and actually find the emails for the individual and go direct to them as well. So this is another great way to find opportunities without kind of having to pitch too much or send emails that go into spam. This is all built on LinkedIn. This is all free stuff that you can do, and it's really, really effective. So that's the video. I hope you found it really valuable. If you did, please, again, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. All of those tiny little things for you mean a lot to me and make a big difference. And of course, go onto my LinkedIn and subscribe. Go and connect with me. Again, it means a lot. And ultimately, just thank you. Thank you for being around. Thank you for being a subscriber. It means an awful lot with the small number of subscribers I have, that people are watching this content, finding it valuable. So I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you found this valuable. And if I've said valuable enough times, I'll speak to you soon.